And hello there everyone, welcome back. I'm BogMod, playing more The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I just wanted to say something about this game, this wonderful game. Is that I do really enjoy it. Not all games I feel the same way about. But this is one of them where I really have to pull myself back from playing too much. Like if I were just playing this on my own, I would sit down to play like 6-7 hour chunks of this at a time, right? But to try and keep myself somewhat the same, like I'm ahead from where people record this probably by a couple hours. To try and maintain that, I force myself to hold back on some of these recordings. But I would just play and play. Because this game, while unpredictable in some ways, while obvious in others, and clearly taking certain tropes that are very common to these sorts of things, it's hitting all the right beats, the characters are believable, I like the way they interact, I love the setting, I love the writing, I love the music. Oh, it all comes together, even despite those elements. Well, and to be fair, those common elements, they're common for reasons, right? It's not that it's a bad thing, necessarily. Anyways, I got the globby fat and the healing herb. He's gonna make me some tasty food. The food. Deluxe herb chowder. It was beyond delicious. I feel a sort of comforting warmth throughout my body after eating it. Wouldn't mind having some of this if I ever caught a cold. Indeed, I almost feel like a bowl of this might cure it outright. I'm pleased to hear that. A rather nostalgic dish. Asked him, Eustace had it often? That's correct. It was one of his favorite dishes even. To the truth, the one who created this dish was none other than my sister herself, his mom. Yep, Lord Eustace's mother. I see. Well then. Would that make you his... We know this! Didn't we know this? I'm pretty sure we knew this. Oh, right. They didn't know. We knew, but they didn't. Right. My apologies on the impression that you all were aware. I was expecting his mother to be the creator of this dish, though. His mother had been skilled at cooking if she could think of a dish this delicious. She was indeed. She would come by to help out here from time to time. The first time she made this soup was when Lord Eustace fell ill during his younger years. To the church to ask for medicinal herbs. She set about inventing a dish that was easy for him to digest and enjoyable to eat. Lord Eustace was always at the front of her mind. Well, it is her kid. It really does sound like she cared deeply for him. And yet he lost her 8 years ago. Sounds like he hasn't had such an easy life after all. That's right, he hasn't, Machias. Someone's thinking what you says. Fee. Wonderful. And to Machias, you're too easy to read. Who might that be? Certainly not me. Probably said too much. I was hoping that your Eustace would be here to enjoy this too, but at any rate, that I could talk to you about all of this. I got to learn a little more about Eustace, so likewise. Brings my quest to an end. Thank you all for your help. Here's plenty of soup left over. Feel free to take it with you. Deluxe herb chowder ×5. I can do this as well. It's the recipe for the creamy chowder dish that it was based off of. Made with more common ingredients. Oh, creamy chowder. I kind of want to make it right now. I feel somewhat bad being treated to a delicious meal and then being taught a new recipe. It's very generous of you. Least I can do for Lord Eustace's friends. Goodbye then. Wish you luck with your future endeavors. Alright, so 2 quests down. We'll go to our notes, quests. Chapter 2. Right, just got the cruise and highway, but first... Cooking. We clearly won't want Eustace with us for this, but you know what? Let's make some.
I'll do what I can. That came out well.
Creamy chowder. We will make some with Fee, of making something terrible.
It's technically edible.
Frozen soup! Technically edible. The best kind of no, that's not the best kind of edible. We want to make something really good, so let's go back to YouTube.
I'll do what I can.
I believe in you, Emma.
It looks great if I do say so
Jewel
myself.
portage. Alright then. When we get Eustace, we'll get the rest of it. Tasty, tasty. Needs chitinous shell. Can't get that in the market. Alright, 2 quests down. We did want to do a little bit more exploring in the town. We didn't go to... We've not gone over here yet. Or did we go over here? No, we didn't. May is always the best time for one to enjoy fresh new greenery. Ho ho, it feels as though I can hear their breathing as I sit here. Someone just came by on the behalf of Duke Alberea. What do you orders for us? I'll have to confirm this later. What business do you have here? Quit loitering and beat it! You remember who we are, right? The man we know. Master Gertie is currently facing a most perilous situation. Oh, please. I wonder what's so perilous. Ahem. I wonder if he has the poops because of what he ate. We're leaving now. I shall leave the house in your care during our absence. As you wish, my lord. Visiting the cathedral today to offer up our prayers. My children should be excited, though on such an occasion, a measure of more solemnity would be not unwelcome. Going out today. Yay, I want to go horsey riding. Nope. You're going to go to the church. Oh, hello there. Is Lord Eustace not with you today? He was called back to his home by the Duke. I'm somewhat worried now. Israel's Lord Eustace can be rather cruel at times, I've heard. I hope he's okay. That is rather odd, too. It's very unlike the Duke. Oh. Calm down, Hein. I'm going out to the cathedral. Hurry up and get changed. I wanna play. Let me play. Much to pray for today. So we found safety and the prosperity of our land. Should dinner party afterwards, too. Make a booking at Sierra now and then. Alright. That's nice. Upstairs. Anyone upstairs today? Nobody is upstairs today. No point seeing the Duke. Went to there. Alright. We'll check out Artisan Lane, and then we could go kill the boss we need to kill. That monster. And buy a few more ingredients, too. Alright, so, at the jeweler's. I have to hold my tongue when nobles are about, but the tax hikes that took into effect are really starting to get unreasonable. Found his son Eustace easy to get along with whenever he stops by yours the street. But probably just because his mom's a commoner. Duke Alberea is acting like a tyrant, nothing new there. But what are we to do? Alright. He's like, well, that sucks to be us. What can you do? Nobles are nobles, and they are tyrants. And hello. Artisan Street. I don't know the purple-haired girl. She looks distinctive, actually. But she's just a tourist. Patronized pretty regularly by nobles. I could tell. Way too many zeros on one of the price tags I checked. Yeah, I felt the same way when I was in the jeweler's shop there. If you can see any of the zeros from here. Yeah, 16 million, 3.4 million. Yeah, that's some valuable stuff there. Many people say they don't understand the Duke's thought process, but I know exactly what he's thinking. Thinking solely of himself, saying they're valuing what's of worth to him and what isn't. The same thing about Lord Eustace, considering his background. Oh, poor Lord Eustace. Someone I know is coming over to stay tonight. He always has plenty of stories about other towns. I don't know that Berea hard, so I always look forward to hearing them. I wonder if he's talking about maybe, just perhaps, small chance, Blue Blanc. Is coming. Oh, never mind. Some of the merchants used to come here, stop doing tax hike, but I'm fairly sure he'll still come along. It always helps when you're in a bind. I wonder. The crows and probably they're owned by a variety of nobles. Only need produce. Okay, so elsewhere. It's actually a fun and relaxing job, surprisingly enough. Okay. Alright, alright. I'm gonna pay for the tailing expenses. The skilled one, if I do say so myself. 80,000 mirror on a single line is no easy task. So paying it all back next month is making me tremble. Thought this isn't quite as useless as I believed it would seem. Heart. Yeah, you're a bad child. I don't like to say that about people, but it's true. He's not exactly popular, but no one thinks bad of Lord Eustace. There's the fact that children seem oddly fond of him. His actions and attitudes speak for themselves. That he's a good person deep down. What do you think about that, Machias? Interesting. I might need some noble leather. I want noble leather. Well, it is. Actually, there's a solid boost of defense. We're looking at 35 points. Did I never get their equipment? Did I just stick to... I think I might have just stuck to, getting them... Alright, so let's take a little peek. It's what is it? It's a 10-point boost for them. That's not much. So I'm gonna go with the glittering, no, the noble leather. There we are. Patronage. Tanyet Cornelia's kind of clumsy though. I'm worried about her. Okay. Prices, a bunch of nobles complaining. We can make inferior products, but they're not going to do that because they pride themselves on high quality work. Actually, that reminds me. I have, yeah. Because I had to grind a bunch of stuff to get that food I wanted. So, we get a golden dress for you. And a golden dress for you. And a silver jacket for you. There we are. Nice. Nice. Place here so I can take it easy. Drills. Not so bad being useless. Got nothing business at the highway, alright. So now that I've done all of that, I've gone out to all the places. In the factory, yep, we can go to the highway and kill that monster I need to kill.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
Go! Now's our chance!
You're open.
Murder the
It's my turn.
monsters.
Here!
Leave it to me! Eat that!
Actually, I should swap
I'll
up
handle
some
it.
of these. Oh no! A miss.
Go!
It's my turn! Yeah! Now!
Yay! Overkill.
Right!
Because I got Fee up to
Here we
level
go.
2, I think. Maybe I got it wrong. Might be
Okay,
misremembering.
it's safe for now.
Reen and Emma are level 2. Oh, so I do want to team up with Fee. Ah well, easily solved. Oh no!
I'll
It
handle
caught us. Alright, so you team that back with him.
Go!
It's my turn.
Now is it 200s? It looks like we're ready to
my
face
turn.
the fight.
My turn.
Go!
I'm gonna want to boost
That's
Emma,
it.
use
Let's
Emma to
go
heal
move.
up everybody first. Let's see. Ointment. Quartz. No. No. Arts. There we are, ready to face the boss. Grrr. It's a hungry super flat plant. Looks as strong as yesterday's. That means we'll really need to be careful considering Eustace isn't with us today. Reen? I'm ashamed of what happened yesterday. I know we've had our share of differences, but He's embarrassed. Quiet, Fee. I've tried to... I caused problems for everyone too. My injuries were a result of my own carelessness. Hopefully, by giving this fight everything we've got, we can make up for this whole mess together. I'm counting on you, Machias. I won't let you down.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, let's start off with you killing all of his backup goons.
Here we go.
That seems a good start.
Sylphid dance.
I like you, Fee. You have the speed and the murderous power that I need. Oh.
My turn.
Alright, let's motivate the party.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to
All
me.
Okay, now a little annoying. Let's use detector.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
What are we dealing with here?
All complete.
Three-headed plant monster stores impurities within its body, which it sprays its enemies. Eh, kind of annoying.
It's my turn.
Everyone got blinded by that critter, so let's use the magics to not be blind by it anymore.
My turn. Target locked. Got it.
Got it.
Arr.
My turn.
7k. Well, I think it's worthwhile to weaken this guy a little bit more.
I'll handle it.
And then I can use Eustace to finish it off.
Got it. Right.
5k.
Eat that. Now.
I'll help. Yeah. Here.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a pretty beefy bite, actually.
Yeah.
Go. Sit. Now's our chance.
Broken.
Yes. Oh, critical.
This isn't looking good.
How weak are you? You know what? Flame
Blade,
slash.
gather on my blade.
Let's win this fight.
Strike.
Choppy chop chop. And you're dead.
It's safe for now.
Got double experience anyways. Healthy chunk there. Hey, globby fat. And the hair. Not bad. We won! We sure did. And in doing so, I believe we successfully redeemed ourselves for yesterday. Good work, everyone. Suppose that gets a pass. I'm sorry, everyone. I've been dragging you all down. Especially you, Reen. I owe you double the apology. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Oh, it's all right, Machias. Don't worry about it. If I just answered you honestly from the start, all of this could have been avoided. Is there anything I should be the one apologizing? I'm sorry for misleading you. No. Anyway, it's all the past now. I'm glad to have you in our group, guys. The same to you. Aw, I'm glad the two of you were finally able to make up. Ah, youth. Fee, you're the youngest one here. Hey, don't make fun of us. We're on a roll here. I'm gonna use this chance to make up with Eustace too. What? Could just be more honest with one another. I'm sure even comment links wouldn't be out of the... No chance. My behavior toward you was wrong, and I fully admit that, but Eustace is a whole different story. He and I are fundamentally incompatible, and nothing any of you do could change that. Long ways off. Well, we should head back to town, don't you think? Should be back soon, and Fee's hungry. Well then, let's... what do I want to do? I want to heal. Just in case I get ambushed somewhere. Good thing to do that, I think. Back to town we go. Wait, did I get the fishing spot in here? It was on the bridge, wasn't it? Sure I did. Just double check, make sure I'm not crazy. It's over here. Pretty sure I got
this
it.
looks like a good spot.
I fished here yesterday. Is it still... Yeah. Out of my way, monster! I'm running. There we go. Oh. What's up? Hold it right there. Eh? The Provincial Army. You're those students from Thor's Military Academy, aren't you? Those who come for a field study? Yeah, that's us. Some kind of problem? He's a perfect match for the photo. How convenient for us. What are you doing? First year student Macius Regnance, correct? You're to rest, don't try and resist if you know what's good for you. Well, what's going on? Wait. Seems to be some kind of mistake. On what grounds are you arresting him? The charges have been filed. The accusation of trespassing at Orc's Fort yesterday afternoon. Wait, do you mean... I saw that silver object. You can't be serious. I was near the fort at the time the intrusion occurred, certainly. But I was there with my classmates. If you're not going to believe their testimony, then why am I the only one under suspicion? Everyone else here can vouch for him. And not just us. Eustace Alberet was with us at the time and can personally verify that what Macias is saying is true. You'll have to do better than that. We're outnumbered. To know is that this boy is a person of interest. We have the right to take him in for questioning. No point in fighting it. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. Grr. Damn you, thugs! Damn you! Oh, look at their faces. That's their angry face. Oh man. Looks like she was right on the mark. Who is this? Who are you? Glad I came here from Legram for this. But the question is, what's the best way to handle this situation? Get in there. Gurk. Don't worry, do as you're told and you won't be hurt. If you want to be innocent, you will let you out eventually. We're evil thugs. Damn it, how could I have been so careless? Considering Dad's position, I should have known this could happen. Telling him Macias couldn't possibly have committed the crimes he's being accused of. He's been with us ever since we arrived in Burrehard yesterday afternoon. He's never left our sight. So if you really believe he was responsible, should you be arresting us as well? You're wasting your breath. Macias Regs will be kept in our custody until he's been cleared of all charges against him. We've already contacted the Academy to inform them of this. Could you just focus on your field study or whatever it is you're here for, and let due process take its course? Ah, you fool. We're meddling kids. That means we meddle. Unbelievable. Oh, and one more thing. This business at the Duke's estate will take longer than expected to complete. I'm afraid he'll be unable to rejoin you. That can't. It's come from Eustace himself. Couldn't tell you, I'm just relaying a message given to me by the Albaret household. And we think of trying to go to the mansion to see him. You don't even get past the front gate. Well, well, well. This is all certainly suspicious. But they've had this whole thing planned out since yesterday, which means the reason you just got called away. Because, you know, if he were here, he may have been able to prevent Macius's arrest. That's what you're going to say anyway. Makes sense. Going to keep him from interfering. Well, certainly, I'd say, it's past noon already. We should head back to the hotel. If he hasn't left a message for us, we're going to start thinking about other ways to handle this. Meddling kid ways. Excellent. Oh, they're at the hotel. Terribly sorry. Conducting a precautionary search as part of their investigation. I believe they'll be leaving by this evening, but I'm afraid that's all I know. Let's see. We're very sorry for the trouble. I think we should go. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Well, well, well. Ooh, an earth bell. Neat. The others decided to dine at the restaurant they visited the other day. Soldiers were there as well. So they went to the bar on Artisan Street. Alright, we're going to resolve our bar time next time, I think. I mean, underage drinking, it's deplorable. I might have to skip this part. I can't expose my good viewers to such debauchery. Oh, look at those cops. I see maybe some A cops and some D cops and... Oops! I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, aside from my poor joke, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon for more.